Mic check, mic check. Mic check, 1, 2, you know the vibes. Regular Mike, aka El Snacko, aka Young Trail Mix, aka Kodak Snack, aka we back. Regular Mike Show, the Regular Mike Show, episode 3. We here, we live. Special episode. I'm lying. Ain't nothing special about it. You know what? Every episode is special. Let me not say that, man. You know what I'm saying? People will get on here and be like, yeah, special episode. This ain't no special. Every episode is special, man. You heard? Word, man. We here, man. Episode 3. Coming down to the end of the summer. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk a lot about the end of the summer and in the beginning of the fourth quarter of 2025. You know what I mean? Let's get it cracking though, man. We coming down to the end of the summer, man. This signals a few very important things in the universe. We gonna start with cuffin season. Listen, ladies, we know it's been a real hot summer for y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all want to be outside. Y'all want to be on somebody's rooftop. You know what I mean? Somebody lounge, blowing hookah, pause, whatever it is y'all like to do. It's coming to a close, man. Cuffing season is upon us. Fellas, we back. Yo, listen, man. September 1st, man. I'm going to give y'all the schedule breakdown real quick, man. September 1st is the unofficial beginning of cuffing preseason, okay? Cuffing preseason begins September 1st. So come September 1st, man, you want to get your rosters up, to get your rosters together. You want to start weeding out the bad weeds. You know what I'm saying? You want to start, you know what I mean, going on your little runs, making sure you test out the talent and everything. Get your roster straight, man. You got 1 month, September 1st, cuffing preseason, man. Get your rosters straight. Get your tryouts going. Go on your dates. Let's get it cracking, man, because come October 1st, it's the official. Let's see. October 1st is the official beginning of cuffing season. So you want to have your prospects cut down to at least 1 or 2 decent prospects. You know what I mean? By October 1st. That way you could take the month of October and you could see what you're working with. You know, you want to see if you're going to go into cuffing season strong or if you want to check out a cuffing season early, man. October. You heard? Because come November, December, you locked in. Cuffing season's locked in. You locked in with your squad. Either it be one strong starting pitcher or 2, or maybe you got a starting pitcher and you got a reliever, or maybe you got a long reliever and you got a lockdown closer. Listen, cuffing season's coming, man. You know what I mean? Get your squads ready. So we're gonna start there. You heard? Cuffing season on the way, fellas. We getting our leverage back. You know what I mean? Because don't nobody want to be out by themselves in the winter months. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody trying to be outside in the winter months. So let's get it, man. Fellas, choose wisely. You heard? Don't get you no bad prospect for cuffing season, or it's gonna be a long winter, man. A long cold winter on some Game of Thrones type shit. Also, with the end of summer, ladies, I gotta bring something to y'all attention. This is y'all shot, man. Summer's coming to a close. I hope y'all did what y'all was supposed to do in August, because August was like the one and only month where you got our attention, undivided attention. You heard? So hopefully y'all use August properly. Hopefully y'all went on y'all dates. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all did all of y'all paint and sips. Hopefully y'all did all y'all activities. You watched your shows together with your significant others. You know what I'm saying? Because now we coming up on September. September is the beginning of football season. Kiss that time goodbye, Jack. Kiss it goodbye, man. Football season in September. Then here comes the end of September, NBA. You know what I'm saying? Football and NBA rocking. Oh, wait, you talk about October? Yeah, baseball playoffs. Yeah, ladies, pack it up. Pack it up, man, because y'all had y'all shot, man. You know what I mean? Now, come Sunday, shut the fuck up. As a matter of fact, you know what? Don't shut the fuck up on Sunday. Sunday in the NFL regular season, I give y'all about, if y'all really want to be about that action, learn the game of football, man. The first 5 weeks of the NFL season is for the ladies to learn it. That's where you ask your dumbass questions, man. You heard? People who follow me, Y'all know, when Super Bowl Sunday came out, I told y'all, shut the fuck up for the Super Bowl. This ain't the time to learn the game. Well, now we here. It's time to learn the game. You want to know what a first down is? Goofy ass questions like, what's a first down? You know what I mean? Ask it. What's a PI? You know what I mean? What's a illegal hands to the face? And all them dumbass questions. This is the time to ask and learn the game, man. Because when the Super Bowl come, I expect y'all to fully know team concepts. I expect y'all to fully know what a too high safety shell look is come Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Come Super Bowl Sunday, I expect y'all to know what a 3-3-5 is, blitzing off the edge, drop the dog, D lineman so he can catch the underneath pick. I expect y'all to know all of that come Super Bowl Sunday. So ladies, put your time in, put your pain in. Football season is here. Yeah. End of the summer, man. I'm a real big fan of the end of the summer. I'm not gonna lie. When that air get that crisp feel, that crisp back to school feel, I like it, man. Back to school, you know what I mean? Back to school means hope. You know what I mean? School year's just starting. Everybody who going to college, high school, the school year's just starting. Fresh start. You got a chance to get your 3.0. You know what I mean? You got a chance to find that lucky lady that you finna take to the dance and all that shit if you're in high school. It's a very promising time of the year, man. September, man. Fall. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into sneakers real quick because back to school is also a very important time, for me growing up because like I only got new sneakers only a few times a year. Like the real ones from my era, man, y'all already know 80s baby, 90s kid. Back to school, Christmas if you're lucky, not guaranteed though. Christmas if you're lucky, birthday, maybe, but back to school, birthday, Easter. That was the 3 times a year I would get new sneakers. Back to school was the one though, because you had to come back to the year strong. You know what I'm saying? And I remember it all started for me in 1994. 1994, I was 11. I don't know what grade I was going to, but that might have been the first year I picked my own sneakers for back to school. And I remember I picked the Nike Air Pound because Penny Hardaway was in the commercial. So I can remember that far back where I picked my first pair of back to school sneakers. I even remember putting them shits on and walking into the PS30 play yard with my shits on. They was a little snug too. I ain't gonna lie. Like I might have picked the wrong size. I should have went a half size up, but I was feeling myself, man. I thought I had my first pair of signature sneakers. 1994. Nike Air Pound. The real ones know them shits. Y'all remember the commercial with Penny in there. He was a rookie. Penny was my first favorite NBA player. Yeah, man, I thought I was doing my thing, man. And that makes me think, man, what's the most obscure signature sneaker you ever had? When you think about Penny, like Penny, is probably the greatest, one of the greatest signature lines of all time. You know what I mean? Behind Mike. But Penny had a lot of sneakers that wasn't pennies, that was pennies. You know what I'm saying? That the Nike Air Pound, I always thought they were pennies. Nobody really cares about the Nike Air Pound. It's an obscure signature. But you got the Air Ups. Penny branded them shits. You got the Flight Ones. Them was pennies, man. Even though they wasn't pennies, them was pennies, man. The Foam Posits. They don't say Air Penny. Them is pennies though. Penny got a lot of sneakers that are signatures that don't say penny on them, man. But what's your most memorable obscure signature sneaker? I can remember back in the 90s, like they had a lot of sneakers that didn't have names on them. Like I remember the Fila. What's the Fila? Does Stackhouse have his name on the Filas? The Stackhouses? I remember Barry Sanders had a pair of signatures. They ain't say no Sanders on them. You know what I'm saying? I remember having a pair of Reebok preseasons because Emmitt Smith wore Reeboks. Yo, it was a lot of signature sneakers that didn't have names on them back in that day, man. Word. Jason Kidd with the Flight 95s. Them was kids, man. They ain't say kid on them, but they was kids. Yeah, man. The signature sneaker game was different back then, man. You ain't even have to put your name. You just had to wear them shits. Nowadays, everybody got their name on the shoe. You know what I mean? As I record this, Caitlin Clark just released her signature logo. It's like people don't even have sneakers no more. Everybody got a logo though. you're a pro player, you got a logo. I'm excited to see what Caitlin Clark come with for her signature sneaker, man. Angel Reese, salute to Angel Reese. I like the design on her new shits. The Angel Reese Reebok joints. I'm just a solid, man. I'm just a solid. I ain't gonna front. The ladies is killing the game. Aja Wilson got the solid ass signature sneaker. Sabrina Nescu, she running shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially on court. Shout out to the ladies, man. I think the ladies got the signature game locked right now, man. Sabrina, Angel, Aja Wilson. Who else got a signature that's really rocking right now? Brianna Stewart got a signature, but she wear Pumas. I don't know if people really rocking with them shit. Yeah, man. Word, but the NBA, Ja Morant putting the NBA back on the map with the Ja threes. Ja threes is fire. Ja threes is fire. You know what I'm saying? The KDs, I'm not even sure. KD 18, is it 18? Let me check. KD 18s when they first came out during the because KD releases his shits like mid-season or towards the end of the season. Yeah, the KD 18s is tough. I ain't gonna front. The Halloween KD 18s with the skeleton, and then he got the Slim Reaper shit rocking. Yeah, them shits is tough. LeBron, pack it up. I'm not a couple weeks ago, LeBron leaked his signature, but he leaked it from like the top view. All right, anybody over 6 feet tall could relate to me when I say this. No sneaker looks good from the top view. Like, I don't know if y'all understand the struggle of tall people. Like when we put our sneakers on and we look from the top down, no shoe looks good, man. It's like if you wear 12 and up, no sneaker looks good from our vantage point. So we got to put them shits on and trust that when we step in third person, them shits is looking right. If you don't have a full body mirror, because I don't have a full body mirror. So I don't know if my shit is hitting right until I walk past like a storefront or some shit. But y'all know, man, like why would Braun leak that picture? I'm gonna try to put it somewhere here. Why would Braun leak that picture of his signatures from the top down, man? Like that don't look nice, bro. Like, come on, man. I love LeBron's too, man. Word, but after 20, it's over with, Jack. It's hard to keep it going after 20. The LeBron 20s is probably the last greatest LeBron. Now, and we've seen the 20, is it the 23s or the 23? The LeBron 23 look like ski boots. Them shits look like some boots you connect to skis and when you go up the lift at the slopes or some shit. That's what they look like. But as long as they serve Braun on the court, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Because all we gonna do is go get the AZGs or the LeBron 7s or, you know what I'm saying, the LeBron 8s, South Beach. You know, we gonna go get the bangers. Braun, you got your catalog. You locked in. It don't even matter what you do now. You know what I mean? Ask Mike. Mike stopped really killing after 14. Jordan 14s, right? Even though I did have a pair of Jordan 20s. I had a couple of pair of the ones after Mike started dropping off. But yeah, back to school, man. I don't even know how I got here. Signature sneakers, back to school sneakers, obscure signature sneakers. Let's talk about it, man. Word, we here, man. Regular Mike, episode 3. As we continue on, man. I did mention the NBA coming back at the end of September. For those of us who watch a lot of NBA games on TV, I don't think we need League Pass no more. I think the League Pass days are over, man. If you haven't been following, NBA got a new TV contract. NBA on NBC is back. They also going to be showing NBA games on Amazon Prime. Listen, they're going to be showing an NBA game on some kind of platform 7 days a week this season. Why do you need League Pass, B? You heard? Especially if you're a Laker fan or a Knicks fan, they each got 34 games a piece on national TV. 34 out of 82 games on national TV. The Knicks. Who would have thought? We already know the Lakers, Bron, baby. They got to squeeze every little bit out of LeBron before he hang them up. So Lakers, we lit 34 games on national TV. But yo, it's lit, man. Like, did y'all see this? Did y'all see this TV schedule? This shit kind of crazy, man. Like, you don't even need League Pass no more. So check it out. Sunday, you could catch a game on NBC. NBA on NBC is back on Sundays. I don't know when it starts. I don't even know if they're going for the whole season, but NBA on NBC is back on Sunday. Real nostalgic. But you also got the ABC game running on Sunday, probably during the day. You know what I'm saying? Then Monday, they showing a game exclusively on Peacock. So you got to go ahead and get your subscription for that so you can watch NBA action. Tuesday is exclusively NBC/Peacock. Wednesday, ESPN. We know Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Thursdays is exclusively for Prime. Fridays is Prime and ESPN. Like, nah. Saturdays is Prime and ABC. Listen, you don't need League Pass no more. And I'm a League Pass baby, man. I love League Pass. Watching, like, back in the day, watching, like, the Sacramento Kings with Jason Williams and Chris Webber. What are some of the greatest League Pass teams to watch, man? You know what I mean? I used to watch Cleveland Cavaliers basketball night in, night out with Braun was in his prime on NBA League Pass. Word. We used to watch who was another great League Pass team? Phoenix with Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire, great League Pass team. Nah, League Pass RIP, man. You had your run, but it's over with, Jack. Unless you a fan of like the Hawks or some shit. If you want to watch Atlanta Hawk basketball, you're going to have to get League Pass, man. If you want to watch Brooklyn Nets basketball, you're going to have to get League Pass, man. You heard? If you want to watch, who else? If you want to watch, unfortunately, if you want to watch Detroit basketball, you got to go get League Pass, man. Because they ain't really give them the looks they really need. Detroit Pistons should have been on TV a lot more this year. Also, Orlando Magic should have been on TV a lot more this year. But listen, whatever they put on, I'm going to watch. Word, man. I can't believe that, man. 7 days a week NBA action is fantastic. That's dope, though. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? Even though Amazon Prime, ESPN app, Peacock, that's 3 different platforms. That's about ESPN is $30. Amazon, how much is Peacock? 15. I don't even know how much this shit costs, but that's about $70 in apps right there. So $70 in apps for the year. You know what? Maybe you should get League Pass. Maybe League Pass is cheaper. I gotta do the research, man. Y'all excuse me, y'all follow up on that. I might be dead wrong on that, man. Holy smokes. Once I start doing the numbers in my head, I might be dead wrong on that, man. But anyway, y'all know once summer ends, the first thing we look forward to is that Halloween time, right? So before we get into that Halloween time, let's talk about horror movies, man. What is a horror movie these days, man? So I went to the movies right not too long ago. I saw that movie Weapons. Weapons is supposed to be a horror movie. Y'all know what it's about, right? The kids disappeared 2:17 at night or whatever. Movie was cool. Man. If you saw it, it was cool. It wasn't great, but it was, it had its moments. I ain't gonna lie, I had its moments. But I was kind of confused as to what a horror movie was. What is horror? Like, because in my era, we had horror. Like, we had shit you was really scared to watch, shit that really affected your mental after you saw it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Weapons, I watched Weapons. I might have jumped 1 or 2 times. You know, they do the camera trick, but it wasn't really like, petrifying or terrifying like that. It wasn't like Friday the 13th or no shit like that. It wasn't like Nightmare on Elm Street or some real shit. Nightmare on Elm Street is the realest horror franchise ever because you could really go to sleep and be tormented in your dream. It wasn't like a Hellraiser, Pinhead. Pinhead is a terrifying looking character. You know what I'm saying? These is horror movies, man. The Exorcist, Carrie. These is real live horror movies. Nowadays, Sinners wasn't a horror movie. Let's just keep it a buck. Sinners was a light thriller comedy with a little blood and guts. Fire movie, not a horror though, in my opinion. So what is horror? You know what I'm saying? Weapons. People was dying. It has some satanic witchcraft. Okay, I guess that's what made it horror, but it wasn't really like, I wasn't really shook daddy or nothing leaving the theaters. Like when I saw that movie with Denzel and John Goodman. What was the name of that movie with the spirits jumping across the bodies? Damn, I can't remember the name. If y'all know the name of it, drop it in the comments. But what is a real horror movie, man? And what's your favorite horror movie? Michael Myers, Halloween, horror movie, man. Good theme music, good scary theme music. Horror movie. Like, nah, we gotta make horror movies great again. Some of the franchises out today are horrific. The Conjuring, official horror movie. Annabelle, official horror movie. Scary shit. A doll, like, nah, I'm looking at dolls a little funny after Annabelle. So I get it. But weapons, nah. Sinners, nah. Like the biggest horror movies of today are not really horror movies, man. What's your favorite horror movie though? Let's get into it. Halloween's coming. What we dressing up to be in this year's Halloween, man? Word, it's kind of crazy, man. My movie going experience was kind of wild too. I went to the movies dolo or whatever, right? Half price Tuesdays because movies is a grip. Half price Tuesdays. I went in there, had my little popcorn with me or whatever. I'm sitting down. I got a row of white people sitting behind me talking through the whole movie. I'm like, this is life. Like I gotta listen to these dudes talk through the whole movie. Oh man, I knew I should have went to the matinee. But needless to say, salute to that AMC theater that I was at. Yo, top flight security popped up and ejected them dudes out of the theater so quick. Word, one of the dudes was pissed, man. He was like, yo, hear from my lawyer. It was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It was hilarious, man. Privilege, man. You heard? Yeah, man. They was in there yapping. People was trying to shh. They wasn't going for it, man. But you know what? Top Flight came and did their thing, ejected all four of them out of the theater, and I was able to enjoy the rest of the movie, man. That was kind of crazy, though. He gonna tell the security guard he gonna hear from his lawyer. Who's your dad, bro? Your dad probably played third base at high school or some shit. Like, your dad ain't suing no damn movie theater, man. Shut your ass up, man. Get out the theater so I can enjoy this flick. People are crazy, man. People are out of their minds, man. But as we continue on, man, we're going to get to the main event of this episode, man. The main event of this episode is Hip Hop 2025. We're going to talk about it, man, because I know y'all saw me talking about hip hop. I know y'all saw me talk about the Clips album, Let God Sort Them Out. I know y'all saw me talk about Alchemist, Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2, two of the great albums of 2025. But you know what? A lot of great albums has come out since then, man. Good to great albums. Not gonna lie, good to great albums. I'm gonna start with the most surprising of the bunch to me, because I'm not a real big fan of this gentleman. And I don't even know why I even pressed play on his album, to be honest with you, because I'm super not a fan of this dude to the point where I don't know why I pressed. You know what? I pressed play because the cover of the album, it looked like I looked at the artwork and I was like, nah, he looked like he got something to say on here. And I'm talking about Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper put out a new album called Starline. Fire album, man. Not gonna lie, man. Not gonna lie. That Chance album is tough. Tough. And I told you, I'm not a Chance fan like that. Coloring Book, which is probably his biggest album to date. You don't got no problem. Want no problems with me. That's that album. Wasn't a real big fan of that album. I listened to it one time, didn't go back to it. And then y'all know he came out with that I Love My Wife album, which spawned one of the funniest memes. When he was talking about, I love my wife. I love my wife. That shit's funny. Now, anytime I hear him rap on his new album, he does his favorite ad lib, which is the I just laugh because it makes me think of that meme. But check it, yo. If you ain't listening to Chance album, check out Chance album, man. He got some good joints on there. He got some bar. He put some bars together on that album, and he also got some good content that he's talking about. He actually talking about something on there. Some of my favorite joints on the album, as I look through it real quick. Ride with Do or Die right out the gate is a fire joint. Got a good melodic hook. No More Old Men is fire. He came out the gate hard. Ride, No More Old Men, Negro Problem, dope. The next joint that I liked was The next joint that I liked was the joint with Link Me in the Future. Got a good bop to it. Nah, the Chance album is fire. Go check out the Chance album though. As we continue on, Jid album, man. Now, Jid album came out around the same time as Alfredo 2, so I couldn't really get into Jid new album like I would have liked. Jid is a great rapper, man. Great rapper. Phenomenal lyrical rapper. But when I first listened to his album, I couldn't really connect with it because I felt like maybe name of the album is God Does Like Ugly. I couldn't really connect with it because I was too locked in to Let God Sort Him Out and Alfredo 2. But I listened to it again. Jid. Album is fire. Album is fire, man. He got a joint on there called Community featuring Clips. Fire. He got a joint on there called, my favorite joint on there is VCRs with Vince Staples. Whew. Shout out to Vince Staples, man. Vince Staples is quietly one of the better young rappers out there. He put this verse on Jid album where he does this rhyme scheme with letters. He goes from 1 to 12. I said letters, numbers with numbers. He goes from 1. Yo, it's a fire verse. Check it out. Jid new album is fire. But most importantly, the number one album I want to talk about real quick as we roll into 2025 hip hop, Ghostface Killah, Supreme Clientele 2. Let me tell y'all something, man. Supreme Clientele is an all-time classic album. So Ghost, he took a real big chance calling this new album Supreme Clientele 2 because now you put a lot of pressure on this release, big dog. A lot of pressure. If you know, FYI, Ghostface is one of my favorite rappers of all time. There's an argument could be made for Ghostface as the greatest rapper of all time. Debate your cousin's uncle. Does that make sense? Whatever though. Ghostface, Supreme Clientele 2, he delivered with this album. You heard? Whether or not y'all wanted to title it Supreme Clientele 2, that's up to you. But listen, when he first came out with the Rap Kingpin single and I heard how he was rapping on that shit, he sounded different. Like, let me tell y'all something about these golden era rappers. It's very difficult to put out an album in 2025 when you was killing shit back in the 90s. Like, it's very difficult to do. So for Ghost to put out Supreme Clientele 2 and for it to be as potent as it is, round of applause for that man. And I'm not surprised because this is what they do with the Wu. Like Raekwon just put out a solid album, Emperor's New Clothes. Raekwon just put out a solid album this year as well. You know what I'm saying? And Only Built for Cuban Links, an all-time great rap album. They put out Only Built for Cuban Links 2. Solid. It was solid. Nobody was mad at it. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. Supreme Clientele 2. It's a candidate for rap album of the year for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. It's a candidate. It's a candidate. It deserves to be in the conversation. I'm not saying it's rap album of the year because for me, that's the Clips, followed by Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist, Alfredo 2, but Supreme Clientele 2 is in the conversation for me. Salute to Ghostface Killah. You did it, big dog. And it was on Mass Appeal with Nas. That's fire, man. That's too fire. He's rapping on that joint. He don't sound old and tired at all, man. Ghostface, man, with Supreme Clientele 2, it's like that old head that came into the wreck, and you like, oh, this old nigga, man. And then he start putting that forearm on you, and you can't score on him. You know what I'm saying? Then he start hitting that weird Jimmy from like the corner elbow with the weird release, but it's all net. That's what Supreme Clientele 2 is for me, man. Ghostface getting buckets on that joint, doing what he do, talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Supreme Clientele 2. Listen, Hip Hop 2025 was very quiet from January to June. But when I say they kicked the door in June, July, and so on and so forth, it's become a very strong year in Hip Hop 2025. And I ain't mad at it one bit, man. We talking about a legit Clips, Alfredo 2, Supreme Clientele 2, Jid, Chance. That's 5 solid albums. And we only in August. We only in September. Let's call it September. 5 solid albums. And not for nothing, Raekwon album was solid. It's a lot of solid records came out in 2025. I know I'm missing something. Drake, you better listen. Drake, you better drop. J. Cole, you better drop. Don't be scared. It's a lot of quality dropping this year. Y'all better drop, man. I'm looking forward to Iceman. I'm looking forward to the Fall Off. I'm looking for y'all better close this shit out with gusto because y'all know the fourth quarter is where legends are made. I know it's some more albums coming in the fourth quarter, man. I know it, man. I know we're not going to get Nas and Primo this year. Shout out to Rock Marcy and DJ Premier, another solid hip-hop album. If you like boom bap and bars, go check that out. Nah, 2025 hip-hop has been stellar, man. I'm not going to lie, man. 5 stars, man, for real, man. We got classics. We got solid joints. We got beats, rhymes. Listen, Offset put out a decent album. I never listened to it, but I'm hearing it's decent. See, listen, people's putting out good music, man. I'm happy, man. I love it, man. Word, man. That's what we gonna finish off at, man. I don't want to waste too much more of y'all time. What else I got for y'all? Oh, Summertime Butch 2 came out. Benny spitting on that Jasmine record. Nah, this year, oh man, Westside Gun get ready to drop another joint. Nah, this year tough. This year tough, man. Salute, man. Word. Let me know what y'all favorite albums of summer 2025 is, man. Because this has been a hot summer for hip hop. Word, man. I need to know. I need to know what y'all favorite hip hop albums are. Summer 2025. I need to know what your favorite obscure signature sneakers are. I got a lot of questions for y'all on this episode. You know what I'm saying? And I need to know what y'all doing to prepare for cuffing season 2025 because it's coming. Regular Mike, you heard? Regular Mike 3. Who I be me. That's about it, man. I'm gonna close it out here, man. Mike check 1 2. You know the vibes. Regular Mike, aka El Snacko. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Keep running them numbers up too, man. We getting good. We getting good engagement in TikTok. We getting good engagement on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who rock with the YouTube clips. I dropped them kind of late sometimes, but yo, shout out to y'all, man. It's been a good run, man. We're gonna keep building for 2025. And I told y'all 2026 is gonna be the year of the Unk. Even though I'm thinking 2025 is already the year of the Unk. The way the OGs is dropping albums, Clips, and Ghostface dropping albums, Alchemist dropping albums in 2025, Raekwon, Rock Marcy. Nah, man. 2025 is the prequel to the year of the Unk. 2026 is it. I'm gonna leave y'all to it though, man. Cheers.